Welcome back to UV Review, your place for all things UVU. I'm your host, Chase Timothy Hughes.
I'm your host, Emily Porcelli.
And this is The Buzz. As students, a massive part of life is studying.
We're constantly trying to find the best way to make that work.
We wanted to get as many opinions as possible, so we had Adam go out and ask our students, how do they study? Let's hear our classmates try to remember every single thing that they're taught.
I'm going around campus and asking people what they find the best way to study is.
I like to go over the readings again, like any reading assignments. I'll go over past homework and kind of take a look at my notes here where I can.
The best way I found to study, honestly, is asking the professor what's like on the exam, what's exactly being covered, if they have some form of study guide or at least, chapters on the book or anything that they specifically talk about. If they know the test, especially, if they wrote it, ask them what's on it and what is most important. Most of the time, if you actually just ask the professor, they'll give you extra kind of details that they usually wouldn't announce in class. So you just let them know, like, hey, this is what I need. And if you can, get a group of people in your class. As many people as possible, let them know, like, hey, let's put a study group together and teach each other what's going on.
Usually, this one's kind of, I guess it's different, but I'll usually take all my notes and I'll copy them again because I learn a lot by rewriting a bunch of different things, and then I use a lot of flashcards.
Writing down the topic in my own words so I know what I'm doing and why I'm doing it.
I found that whenever I get distracted, I can go take like a 30-minute walk, and that will reset my brain.
I have different notebooks for all of my different subjects, and I write down my notes more than just once. I write them down a couple of times in order for me to memorize what the information is.
Chase, what are some of the ways that you study?
I write notes in class, and then I read them once, but I can't read them because my handwriting's so bad, and then I move on. What about you?
I typically take notes in class too, and then I never look at them again.
I'm glad we're the same.
Ping pong is a classic party game that everyone can enjoy. We wanted to see how our very own ping pong club plays, so we had Jared go down and meet with them.
Hey Wolverines, do you guys like ping pong or table tennis? Well, check out the UVU Ping Pong Club, which actually is right behind us. And here we have Ben. You're a member of the club, I presume.
Yeah, so I'm the club president of the ping pong club. We started it at the beginning of the spring semester of 2024. So we've got plenty of tables, plenty of space for everybody to come and learn whatever level you're at, beginner, advanced. We got players of all skill ranges. So yeah, it's just super fun to come down and have a great time.
Yeah. And what time do you guys do the club?
So this semester we've been doing it from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at every Tuesday.
Okay, well, do we want to go play?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Unfortunately, Jared and I recorded this episode on the last day of Ping Pong Club. But don't worry, Ping Pong Club should be back to its normal schedule this next spring semester. So we'll see you then.
I was thinking of joining the team, but after that video, there is no way I meet the minimum skill requirement to compete with those guys. Wellness Wolverines had the opportunity to sit down with our student president, Mimi Pepper, to discuss how the student body is fighting for every single one of us.
Natalie always asks wonderful questions, so let's get a sneak peek of how it went.
Mental health is a huge topic on college campuses, as we were talking.
For sure.
How is UVU's supporting students who may be struggling with stress, anxiety, other mental health challenges?
Yeah. I mean, we get it. I'm like, if anybody, I have a lot of students on my team, me included. I mean, this job is stressful. I mean, a lot of what I say or what I do, like a lot of my actions get followed very closely. And so a lot of the times I'm dealing with a lot of stress of, he said, she made promises, all these different things. And so even in our own offices, like internally, we take a lot of time for people to take breaks to avoid burnout. Mm-hmm. Not only are these events that we do or these forums or these speakers that we come, we're trying to cater to all student needs, right? But I do think that we do care a lot about mental health. We work really closely. I love Alexis Palmer. She's the dean of students here, and I just love her. She is such an advocate for students, but not only students, but mental health. Something that she's really pushed this year has been timely care. Really great program, super fast and easy, quick way to be able to get access to therapy.
In some global news for you, the world of art has been shaken to its core today as Maurizio Catalan's viral banana artwork, Comedian, sold for an astonishing $6.2 million. What exactly is this artwork, Emily?
Well, the Italian artist created a somewhat controversial art piece. It's basically a banana duct taped to a wall.
Art is truly the eye of the beholder.
In China, there was a clampdown on bike rides after thousands of students took over the highways while on the way to buy kaifeng dumplings. Over 200,000 young people rented bikes to go buy some.
Truly the dim sum to my heart.
Things for you to look forward to.
UVUSA is hosting a Lego of Stress on December 5th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the center stage.
If you have been stressed out, come on over and unwind while building your own Lego creations.
Would you say that you are a master builder?
No, not in any way, shape, or form. What about you?
Absolutely not. When I was a kid, I would just break them after 5 minutes because I didn't have the patience for it.
UVUSA also presents Sound Bites, an open mic night with drinks, snacks, and activities.
It's December 4th from 7 to 9 p.m. It has a free entry, so if you're around, even if you're not, please come join us.
If you want to look at any of our videos, there's links in the description below.
Thank you so much for being with us today. It's always a pleasure to have you. I've been your host, Chase Timothy Hughes.
I've been your host, Emily Porcelli.
And this is The Review, where it's your voice,
your campus, your news.